Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Julian. The name Julian is derived from the ancient Roman family name Julianus, a derivative of Julius, from the gens Julia. The name likely developed from the Greek ioulos, meaning downy-bearded or soft-haired. The name is also associated with youth due to the young age at which someone grows the first hairs on their chin. It is also thought to be related to Jove, another name for the Roman god Jupiter, the patron deity of ancient Rome who ruled over laws and social order. The Julianus family of ancient Rome were among the most prominent and claimed direct descent from the mythological Julus, son of Aeneas and ancestor to Romulus and Remus, the purported founders of Rome in the 8th century BC. The most notable name-bearer was Gaius Julius Caesar, a Roman general and statesman during the 1st century BC. His conquest of Gaul resulted in his famous uttering of words, Veni, Vidi, Vici, I came, I saw, I conquered. His achievements provided him with almost unmatched power in Rome. His dictatorship resulted in many political reforms which were instrumental in the Republic's transformation into the Roman Empire. Fearing Caesar's growing political power, an assassination conspiracy was hatched and led by his old friend, Marcus Junius Brutus. Julius Caesar was stabbed on the Ides of March 44 BC. During a Senate session, he purportedly uttered his famous last words to his old friend, Et tu, Brute? One of Caesar's lasting legacies was the Julian calendar, introduced in 45 BC, and reflected a full solar cycle of 365 and a quarter days. It was maintained for over 16 centuries until replaced by the Gregorian calendar. Aside from Julius Caesar, Julian, the apostate, was also a Roman emperor in the 4th century AD. Notable as the last pagan emperor of ancient Rome, his uncle, Constantine had made Christianity widely acceptable, but Julian attempted to move the empire away from institutionalized Christianity back to paganism. Although this classical name was borne by various minor saints, including a pope, it was rare during the Middle Ages. Julian was later revived and brought to England during the Renaissance. The French form of Julian is Julian with an E. Personality of the boy named Julian. The master number 22 combines the traits of 2s and 4s into a powerful force. The references to the master builder and large undertakings serve to underscore the massive potential of this personality. They are extremely capable and therefore almost always successful. 22s are courageous leaders, innovative thinkers, extremely wise, and highly organized. As such, they are able to manifest something of major importance that will have a lasting impact on this world. Master numbers carry with them a great sense of responsibility, so it can be a burden. However, 22s are executors and action takers. Further, this personality exhibits traits of the 2s, which bring sensitivity, spirituality, and harmony, so their endeavors are likely to benefit mankind in some capacity. Popularity of the boy named Julian. Julian has maintained moderately high levels of success as a male name in the United States for well over a century. However, it was not until the year 2000 that the name finally entered the top 100 list of most commonly used boy names. Today, Julian is close to becoming a top 50. It's already on the top 25 lists in the states of New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and California, so we think the Spanish-speaking population is helping to spur on the name's current popularity. Julian is not only a classical name with ancient roots, it is also hip, modern, and downright cool. While some feel the name is too feminine sounding, think, Julian, we couldn't disagree more. Julian is both strong and gentle at the same time. It's a masculine, chivalrous name reserved for intelligent parents who appreciate its historic roots. Julian is anything but girly. In fact, Julian developed as the female version of the name. Like Marcus, Alexander, Dominic, Sergio, Maximus, and Caesar, Julian is an ancient Roman name loaded with nobility, dignity, and heroic superiority of days gone past. Quick facts on Julian. Gender, boy. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 47. Pronunciation, Julian. Simple meaning, soft-haired, descendant of Jove. Characteristics of Julian. The master builder, confidence, large undertakings, leader, organization, discipline. Cultural references to the baby name, Julian. Literary characters of the baby name Julian. Julian Marsh is the leading character in what was a novel by Bradford Pope's 42nd Street, but which is far better known in its adaptation as a Hollywood film in 1933 and a Broadway musical in 1980. Julian is a tough-as-nails Broadway musical director who is ill and broke as a result of the stock market crash of 1929. He's trying to put on one last extravaganza in order to be able to retire. Naturally, there are all kinds of backstage dramas, illicit romances, last-minute substitutions leading to instant stardom, etc. An ingenue saves the day and Julian has his success, but it is a bittersweet one. Oh, well, with a show full of tunes such as Lullaby of Broadway, You're Getting to Be a Habit with Me, We're in the Money and 42nd Street itself, we'd say that Julian is one lucky guy, even if he is unlucky in love. Popular songs on Julian. Pressure on Julian, a song by Courtney Love, But Julian, I'm a Little Older Than You, a song by Blur. Famous people named Julian. Julian Marley, English/Jamaican musician, Julian Peterson, football player, Julian Cochrane, English classical composer, Julian McMahon, actor, Julian Lennon, musician, Julian Bond, social activist, Julian Lloyd Webber, English cellist, Julian Casablancas, musician, Julian Glover, actor,